Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be looking into the latest Glitter and Lasers controversy. She is once again being accused of using slimming filters on her weightlifting account, Viking Princess Lifts. She was caught in the background of someone else's video, looking a lot different than she looks from videos on her own account, and it's got a lot of people speculating. We're also going to be taking a look at several bonus clips catching up with Glitter and Lasers, especially from her Viking Princess Lifts account, so be sure to stick around until the end.
Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache.
Here's the video that's got everyone speculating. All right, this dude is lifting, and we can see Anna in the background there. Right, yeah. Okay, so in that video that somebody else took at the gym, you can see Anna O'Brien / Glitter and Lasers in the background. So that's the video clip that started all of the controversy, and here's a still frame from that video of her on the left, compared to a still frame from a video that she uploaded on the right. Many people are accusing her of using a slimming filter here. I will say that she looks drastically different from the picture on the left to the picture on the right, and I will also say that I've never seen a bench that was this narrow. This looks very, very narrow, like the balance beam that they use in gymnastics. They're typically like, you know, a pretty good width. If she is using filters to alter her appearance, it's pretty wild to do that when you go to a public gym. You know what I mean? Because things like this can happen. This dude is filming his thing, and you happen to be in the background. It's interesting for someone who has said before, I'm focusing on getting stronger, not smaller, to be using slimming filters, you know? Allegedly. I'm not saying she did or did not, but there is definitely a stark contrast between the picture on the left and the picture on the right. For some reason, pictures that are uploaded from her own account look a lot different than pictures that people catch of her in the background. It's interesting because in the past she said she's focusing on getting stronger, not smaller, although recently she started selling a GLP-1 for fat loss. Either way, if she is using some sort of filter to alter her appearance, it's strange to do that after both of those statements. If I just want to get stronger and not smaller, why would I use a filter? If I'm using a GLP-1 for fat loss, why would I use a filter instead of tracking my actual progress? I just don't understand it. Like, regardless of what our goals are, I don't know why we would do that, if that's even what's going on here. I'm just a guy with a microphone, I don't know anything. Now we're going to be taking a look at several bonus clips, getting ready to pick up men at the gym. Some people pointed out how she doesn't know how to put living things back onto the ground carefully. She picks somebody up and then just drops them and they're like, ah! Set me down gently, Anna. This guy right here. Boom. The caption reads, just a girly pop doing girly things in the gym. Okay. Alright, here's a clip of her showing off her backpack at the gym, I believe. And that's why they call me Dora the Gym Explorer. Also, secretly love that they tease me. I know in this world it's the highest form of flattery. Alright, so is this one of those videos of her being awkward around other people in the gym?
We're just showing off our new bags because I'm so excited. Leave me alone!
Just sponsored or you just tickled about your own
I
bag?
love it! I'm Dora!
He's like, are you sponsored or you just love the bag? And then somebody in the background was like, I'm Dora.
I think they're being playful.
Those shoes are wild, by the way.
Oh my gosh! Don't! Yeah! Y'all suck! Took a joyful moment and just put it down the drain!
Oh my goodness. Alright, so was that an example of Anna being awkward around others in the gym? I don't know. I think that was just awkward small talk. Like you might encounter at any workplace around the water cooler. Next. If people were only attracted to skinny people, songs like this wouldn't exist. Alright, can I play this copyrighted music? Song going, big bad woman, she a big bad woman, she a big bad woman. And the caption reads, just sharing facts. Haters will try to convince your value and ability to be loved or held hostage until you meet their standard of beauty. Truth is, there are people who like all types. I don't train to be small, I train to live big. But we might have been using a filter back there a little bit. Training helps me live my most capable life, improves my mood, and makes me confident in my abilities. In my honest opinion, the only thing that's universally attractive is confidence, and baby, I'm getting plenty of that in the gym. Maybe this should be a Friday series. Okay, so we're confident, we don't want to be small, we train to live big. And let's just remember this picture here for just a quick moment for no reason at all. Okay. Big bad woman, she a big bad woman, she a big bad woman, she a big bad woman. I've never heard this song. I'm sorry for the extended dance scenes. They go on for quite a while. I'm just like, what do you want me to do? I gotta dance, baby. I gotta dance. Sorry about that.
I don't think you should be worried about, oh, am I skinny enough? Am I skinny enough? I think you should be worried about, if a man was following me down the street, could I turn around, squat down, grab his legs, stand up, and then body slam him on the back of his neck?
Okay, that's a pretty good goal. And the caption reads, this audio was too perfect, but honestly, I told someone in my DMs yesterday, lifting heavy has made me less afraid. I know I can defend myself if I need to. It's sad we have to think about things like that. Okay, a lot of people have a lot of valid reasons for wanting to get stronger. In that clip, we learned that body slamming a man can be one of them. I agree with that. Next, caption reads, Monday motivation. Remember, it's the suck that makes you strong. If you can show up when it's hard, that's when the gym truly begins to change your life. Okay.
Going to the gym, it's easy when things are good. When you're hitting PRs, when you feel strong, when you see your hard work is paying off. But it's not like that all the time. Sometimes it just sucks.
Does it?
Sometimes you have to work so hard.
Okay. The look on your face as you're doing these, she's really putting a lot of effort into this lift.
Just to get the bare minimum out of it. Some days you hate it, but it's...
I don't really hate working out ever. Some days I feel like I don't really have the time for it, or I don't feel like doing it or whatever. But once I start doing it, I feel good, and then I'm happy that I did it. I have never regretted a workout.
Whether you keep going and showing up when it sucks is whether or not it actually changes you.
You do have to keep going even if it sucks in order for it to change you. One saying that I like a lot is, if it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. Like, you see a lot of people doing extremely easy exercises at the gym, putting in very little effort, and then they are confused why they're getting very little results. You're getting out of it what you put into it, actually.
The suck that makes you strong.
Okay, I can agree with that sentiment. The gym isn't always fun, sometimes it sucks, but you have to push through the suck in order to succeed and see results. And also, like I said, if it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you, and also, you get out of it what you put into it. If you put just a little bit of effort into this, you will get just a little bit of results out of it. And I'm not trying to encourage anyone to be obsessive or anything with that statement. It's just common sense. Next, caption reads, the amount of change I've been able to make in just 6 months is wild. I was clearly born to be strong, and my only regret is I didn't find this sport earlier. It has become a catalyst for so many positive changes in my life. Can't wait to see what the next 6 months will bring. 6 months ago, we were lifting weights 6 months ago. What are we doing today? Lifting more weights. What? I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to downplay her progress. I think it's really good that she's getting this exercise in. Today, we're lifting other weights. Let's see. We're still a little crooked there, but that's okay. Progress takes time. Okay. I think you've gotten a little more steady these days. You were a bit more crooked back then. That's a pretty strong overhead press, though. Nice. A lot of people have been giving her a hard time about her form and how she's often a little crooked. That seems to have improved a little bit from the beginning until now. Next. All right, and here's a post of her talking about how she won't be needing a CPAP machine anymore.
I've been kind of going through it. It's been a pretty tough week. I am really swollen. I feel ugly because I can see, like, dramatic changes in how I look, or maybe that even other people can't see, but I can see them, and it feels like, is anything ever going to get better?
Okay.
You can see the dramatic changes, but nobody else can?
And so I went to my neurologist this morning, and, you know, we were just talking about my CPAP, and the nurse brought up, you know, are you feeling anything different when you sleep? And I was like, oh God, I'm going to have to go back up. And like, here's another area of my life where things just haven't gotten better. And it turns out that I am now sleeping with such a low pressure that our discussion topic for today was about migrating off of the CPAP eventually.
All right, good. They're going to take you off the CPAP eventually. So we're going to start giving you less and less CPAP until you're breathing on your own through the night. That's good news to hear. Also, comments on this post have been limited. So, I guess you anticipated people having a lot of negative things to say about this or something.
What would need to happen for that to be possible? And the reality is, it's something that we could explore right now, but because I am currently swollen and feel awful and things are not 100%, it's not a good time to put any more challenge on my body. But I am on the trajectory to not have to use the machine anymore. And
that's really good. Great job.
That is something I never, ever even thought would be possible. And you can tell me that I'm not small enough. You can tell me that I'm not strong enough.
Nobody said that you weren't small enough. It looked like you were the one using some sort of filter in that first slide that we took a look at. It's very interesting to constantly go on these tirades about how I'm not small enough for society and this and that thing, and I'm not going to lose weight. I want to live a big life and all this type of stuff. And then we're allegedly using filters. All these speeches sound strange after seeing that.
Tell me that I am not doing enough, but I went from the highest setting on this machine, where we even potentially talked about having a different machine that had more settings upward, to now having discussions about not using it at all.
Okay, well, that's good. Sounds like you're making some progress.
And I needed that today. I needed to hear that whether or not it feels like it right now, progress has been made.
Okay, so she's on her way to not needing the CPAP machine. That is good news. That's progress. We're moving in the right direction. Next. All right, so she recently got a new strongman coach for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. We can look into that situation type deal a little bit more later. Doing the same skill as your coach, just with a very different resume. Okay, that's her new strongman coach. Guess y'all now know who my new coach is. When I had the opportunity to train with the GOAT, I just had to take it. Okay, why? The comments on this post have not been limited, but the comments on the post about the CPAP machine were. That's interesting. Okay, so what happened with the previous strongman coach? Was it because he accidentally filmed you in the background of that one video? The day after that other video came out, he was mysteriously fired. I don't know why. Is that what happened? I'm not saying that's what happened, but is that what happened? Okay, and we're gonna wrap up the collection of clips right there. As we saw in that final clip, she's now got a new strongman coach, and as I speculated before, is that because she ended up in the background of the previous coach's video? That happened, and then all of a sudden she got a new strong woman coach? I'm not really speculating, but the timeline is interesting. Was that video uploaded where she's in the background of that other dude's video, and then all of a sudden, right after that is when she got a new strong woman coach? I do not know. So we had a lot of very interesting clips in today's video, but what do you think? Leave a comment below. Happy Thursday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.